चलो भाई तिम्रो मन मेरो लागि घर हो account come on bro यार थोड़ा पनि छैन त seriously
Well, games at this level don't come too much bigger than this one. 90 minutes to decide whether they can take the big step up. The manager has challenged his players to deliver a statement, a warning shot to prospective opponents for next season. This is it. Things really are sizzling here in Milan. The San Siro provides the perfect backdrop to the excitement which will follow. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. De Paul. Iniesta. Bellingham. Well, the defence proved infallible then, and that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Look, the only way of becoming more aware, Peter, is by lifting your head and realising who's where around you.
That's a little off target. Now it's Son Heung-min. Decent hit! And he's found the net! And there is your dream ticket, the all-important lead in this all-important game. Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
This is going to make things very interesting, as their opponents will have to take a risk or two now.
Mbappe! No, he's not getting any further than that. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Son Heung-min gets flagged offside.
कस्तो उयसमा मात्रै अड्क्यो
Madrid looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Here's a player who has defined a generation.
Conde.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Oh, that
Good
just required a bit more oomph to reach its target. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And here's Mbappe. The message is clear, none shall pass. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Played out to the right.
Ui,
Outsmarting
Ali.
it this time. Bellingham. It's a sweet ball that.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Iniesta looking understandably energised after
Then
his
why?
goal.
Then wide.
Now that looks a decent ball. And here's Messi. White. Header! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal. And that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Welcome to
I
live
think
chat.
on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, that's a key interception. Kunde cuts it out. Team still separated by the game's only goal. Camavinga. And he's let fly.
Chuaminga.
And that is wildly off target.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Georgi Mamardashvili.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Abe. Son Heung-min.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Son Heung-min. So Jim, what are you thinking? They're ahead, but can he finish? It's in! Two out and threatening to pull clear. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring,
Son.
Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Shifted into the flank. Eder Militao. He's going to be disappointed with that. De Paul. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Iniesta. Taken back almost at once. And the pass is intercepted.
And the
Hendrick, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Eder Militao defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Son Heung-min. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And through to the goalkeeper.
जानु पड़ता है यार.
Valverde. Eder Militao. Bellingham. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Nice.
That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender though, who was ever so determined.
त्यो च्याप पनि छैन त कोही पनि.
Adams. And that's
Oh guys, do
a
chat.
win, a triumph, a time to
Do
crank
chat.
up the music, charge the glass. This
If you
is
guys
going
want
to
to
be
play
quite a
versus.
party. DePaul claiming the man.
One more. Third. ढिलो रेडी गरेको कमाते 94 heading interception man marking interception blocker interception blocker
So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most anticipated days on the footballing calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinatingly competitive game. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. As you can see, we've already started here. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. White promptly onto that, and that is that. Talisca, a man who could do little wrong right now.
Well, he really has been controlling, even dictating games, Peter, sometimes single-handedly. Doubtlessly, a lot of the play will be going through him, and I, for one, will be hoping to see his best, and I think he can produce for us here.
Oh, perfect. Mbappe! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Mbappe
Just denied by a lick of paint. We're talking centimetres.
White. Abe. First quarter of an hour gone. Wrong time. Excellent interception. Can he get it through? And Messi! And it's a goal! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And that is out of play. That looks at the... And the finish!
Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required. That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Argentina with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually.
Anak Messi.
Roberto Carlos.
Dominic.
Beckham. Mbappe!
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them.
And the score is 1-0.
He's had it nicked away.
Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
And the pass is intercepted. And he's picked out the run. In with a header! And he thumps it clear.
That's great defending, to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Roberto Carlos picks it up out wide.
And he was alert to it.
Abe.
And the counter is on.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Beckham stands tall and stands strong. White cuts out the pass. Beckenbauer is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
That's been drilled in. Decent hit! And it's come back out to him. Roberto Carlos is the guilty party there.
के गर्छ झन् गोल थाप्यो यसलाई त सबै हान्नु पर्यो यो लानु ready
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Triol greeted. Referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just got one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
On the evidence of what we've seen, there was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Oh, shooting chance! He scores! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
That's been intercepted. Abe. And it's Iniesta. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rodri. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He is through here. He's there to retrieve it.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Roberto Baggio. He's got the shot away!
अरे भाई
Baggio gets flagged offside. Oh, terrible mistake. Goalkeeper's ball. Van Dijk. It's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Messi. And Messi!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's being shifted off it. Costa Curta calmly anticipates. Now it's Szoboszlai. Talisca. Talisca unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Neymar. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Messi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Half an hour gone in the second half. Messi, he's got a big chance.
What a goal, what a goal.
And surely that settles it.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Beckenbauer makes the interception. That has been cut short. And it's Beckham. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Beckham. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Another pass
Underrated.
just keeps it ticking over. It's a decent looking cross. It's a pretty loose pass. Played back in. Guardiola. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Baggio. Steps in, and that's the end of that. There's a searching puck in heads. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle.
Okay,